What's going on, everybody? This is Coach coming at you. It's been a long time, but this is Untouchable Customs back in the shop. We're a little late today, and it's been a long time, but hey, we are here, and we're gonna try to get a little work done today. We're still waiting for Jock to be called upon to go to metalwork. As you can see, Jock is still in the garage waiting, in the shop waiting. But it's getting closer. I speak with Chris probably about 2 or 3 times a week. He is, we had that snow in Chicago, so he does plowing in the winter, among other things that he does, to try to make ends meet. So he's been out doing that, and he's still working on Rodney's 73 Challenger. That's going to be a really, really nice car when it's done. So Jock is still waiting patiently in line. But I'm hoping within the next 2 weeks to 3 weeks, he will be getting called for some metal work. So what we're going to do today is I'm in the process of taking the axles out of the rear end so I can have the bearings changed. I would do it myself, but I watched some videos and, had a talk with Chris, and it's probably just safer to just have them pressed in. Van Sentis over in Indiana, they do a real good job. They have a machine that's perfectly, precisely for taking off bearings and pressing new ones in. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and let them do it. It's not astronomically high. I think the guy told me $100 to do both of them. And then I can have that part done. So as you can see right here, have the rear end kind of propped up a little bit. Shouldn't take me but a few minutes to just take these bolts off and slide the axle out on each side. As you can see, there's only 2 bolts on this side. So let's see how many bolts are on this side. It's probably 2 as well. Looks like it's 1 there, and yep. So there's 2 on each side, which means I have to get more bolts, but that's all right. So I also was gonna take it to a shop that built my transmission. Actually, they just refreshing it up on JR, my 70 Roadrunner. And I spoke with him the other day, and he said he would just take a look at things. But to look at things, me personally, I think I could do myself. They just charge a flat rate of about $550 just to check it out, and whatever parts I need will be additional, whether I bring them or whether they get them. So, like I said, I had to talk with Chris about it, and he's just like, well, you're going to take the axles out yourself. You can inspect it and see if there's some, broken teeth or something's going on with the teeth. And then go ahead and take the center section out of the rear end and do the same thing, just to kind of inspect it yourself. If you see something out of the ordinary, then take it to the next step. Maybe have the actual gear checked out, so on and so forth. But for $550, I can kind of look at it myself. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to take these axles out today, and I'll bring that to you. And probably not today, but maybe tomorrow or the day after, I'm going to take the center section out and look at the gears, see if there's any broken teeth, just see what's kind of going on in there. So that's forthcoming. So stay tuned, and I'll be right back. Well, the first one's done, and I'm about to lose my battery. But I also want to take that out and change that as well. Doesn't look crazy in there, but of course it's dirty, it's old. And whatever the case, we're going to change these bearings, or have them changed. Although I think I could do it myself, but like I said, I might let the experts do it. The teeth don't look terrible. Teeth look pretty good over here. Yeah, so I was interrupted, but we're back. We're good. So like I said, it looks all right. What's with the power surge in here? So I'm gonna take the other one out, and we'll take a look at that one. I'm gonna definitely mark this driver's side, just because. But here we go. The passenger side was not as easy as the other driver's side. So as you can see, it took a little more prying, a little more wiggling, a little more pulling, but eventually I got it out. Um, I mean, it looks all right to me, but you know, I'm not an expert, so I'll definitely have Chris take a look at it. So that's it. That's it. That's all. That wasn't said wasn't too bad. You know, I'm anxious to get this started and get it over with, but you know, it doesn't always work out that way. It's definitely a process that takes time. You know, you have to wait your turn in line for everything. You know, I still have a lot of things to do. You know, I'm gonna I gotta restore all of this and make it look nice and brand new. I gotta check the gear out. You know, once all the metal work is done and Jock is painted, you know, I'm just a fraction of the way home. Still have the seats, all the interior to get done. The dash needs to be done. You know, there's a list that just has to be completed, one thing checked off at a time, and of course money. You know, that controls a lot. So I mean, but even if you have money, you still have to wait sometimes. You got to wait your turn. I ordered the seat covers for the B a couple months ago. They said my ship out date was sometime in August. I should have ordered the seats a long time ago, but you know, I didn't. But the good thing is they have been ordered, so they are saying the latest that it will ship out is August or around about that time. Could be sooner, could be later, but you know, we'll take everything as it comes. You know, I'd like to get this car on the road as soon as possible. You know, to take Dad for a ride in it. But you know, time will tell. You know, on how that comes about. I just feel like I'm really far ahead of the game buying the donor four-door Coronet that has a lot of new parts that I can transfer to Jock. You know, exhaust, engine. I still haven't decided if I'm gonna go back with the automatic that was in here when my dad bought it, or am I gonna get the 4-speed that's rebuilt that's sitting right up under there. It's right over there. So I haven't decided if I'm gonna have that rebuilt and, you know, put it back to its originality, which is a 4-speed car. We'll see. We'll just see how that goes and how the money flows. In a perfect world, I'd like to put the 4-speed in it, but it all depends. But the good thing is I have a 727 transmission that's all ready to go, and don't have to have that rebuilt. So should I decide to go with the automatic for a little while just to get it back on the road, I may do that, because like I said before, when Dad bought the car back in 1977, it had already been converted from a 4-speed to an automatic. So it won't hurt either way. So, you know, we'll see how that goes. But anyway, that's it for today. I don't plan on doing anything else. You know, this was really nothing. I just wanted to have some type of footage, wanted to do something. Haven't done anything in probably 3 weeks, if not a month. So hopefully next time when I come to you, I'll be bringing you footage of Chris coming to get Jock, so we can take him to the metal shop and start that whole process of cutting bad metal off and getting things all set up to put all the new metal on that I've purchased for Jock. So hey, do me a big favor. Turn on the notification bell, like this video, and subscribe to my channel. My channel is called Coach's Corner, The Coach, or Untouchables. Hey, this is Coach coming at you once again, Untouchable Customs. And also, I'll be bringing you footage of Kev on the other side of Untouchable Customs. He's getting ready to build a 79 Malibu, good friend of mine named Steph. LS swap has been done, but Kev is going to do the interior, the music, the suspension. So we'll be bringing you a little bit of that from time to time over at the other shop, about 10-15 minutes from here. So stay tuned for that as well. But Untouchable Customs, holla. I decided to go ahead and continue working since taking the axles out didn't take very long. So here I'm disassembling the piston and the brake lines on the rear end, and eventually I'll start cleaning it off, as you'll see in the upcoming footage. So I'm wrapping it up for real this time. I actually spent about 3 hours in here. Decided to clean the rear end, the housing, get it all prepped up so that I can paint it. So at some point in time I was gonna have to do it, so I just decided to do it tonight. Like I always say, it's good to get something done, put a little time in the shop, do a little bit at a time, and slowly but surely you'll get everything done one step at a time, one piece at a time. So showed you the picture earlier. I still got to take the center section out. I will do that at some point, but you know, it was all dark and full of caked up dirt, mud, and oil, and it's all pretty much stripped off now. So please make sure you turn the notification bell on, subscribe to the channel, and like this video. And whenever I post a new one, you'll get notification and you can come check it out. So Untouchable Customs, y'all have a good one. Later.